Sunset Bank Stadium is the place where Port Archer Football Club has just completed its first series of open tryout dates for 2025. There's one more to come tomorrow, Coach. So how'd it go?
Great. I think I was just saying it to the guys, and I think we were all kind of chatting as a staff during it and throughout. For me, out of the 3 years, I think this is my favorite tryout process yet. I think we just I feel as prepared as we have been walking into one of these. And I think the level across, maybe there's less numbers than year one, but the level throughout is at a level that can compete and be a part of this. So I think what we're seeing is a really high level turnout and a really good quality of tryout. And from there, I just feel really optimistic with the pieces we're seeing. There's some new faces that we didn't know about walking into today that we really like. So that's why you do this.
Yeah, it was fun to see the guys get out there and compete. Yeah. A lot of good spirit going on and a little bit of blood and lots of engines in the parking lot. Soccer's back, baby! Yeah, so, and how about that weather? You know, it was all week long, and then all of a sudden the skies cleared and we played in sun for 2 hours. Crazy.
Yeah, it was good. I was more than comfortable in this, and that has not been the case the last couple months. So it's been, things are just falling into place this weekend really well so far, and I'm excited to come back tomorrow and kind of see where it goes as we kind of keep pushing these guys and open things up to be a little bit bigger as far as what the tryout will look like.
One thing that was fun, I was in on this a little bit because I took pictures of the guys before, but there were 3 Navy guys from the Ronald Reagan who had been stationed in Japan, and now the Reagan is here in port in Bremerton, and those 3 guys all came to tryouts today, and they showed it was a nice job out there on the pitch for them, so it was kind of fun watching the Navy be out on the field.
And that's like what's so great about an open tryout, right? This isn't us going and recruiting these guys to come out. This is hey, come out here and show us that you want to be a part of this and show us your level. And guys like that, with all due respect to them, they got here a few months ago. I wouldn't know who they are, but we come out and we watch them, and they're more than good enough to be here, and they're enjoyable to have out here, and they know what they're doing, and it's part of the process. It's why I like this. I feel like every year we find somebody that we don't know about, or we find 2 or 3 guys we don't know about that show themselves out in a good way and end up being a good part of the season.
So anticipating tomorrow, what is it that you want to see? It's going to be fine-tuned, although I think you also said you're going to be opening up the field a little bit more tomorrow.
Yeah.
But what is it you want to see?
Yeah, well, what we did today was it was a lot more closer and tighter, and tomorrow we're going to open to a full field for more of the session and see 11v11, so the off-the-ball movement, the sort of soccer IQ, the game realism, and just see where we go from there and see if guys can guys that are standing out, if they can continue to stand out in that way, and then guys that want to maybe they show themselves better in that way. You know what I mean? And it gives them as much of a game-like situation as they can to show us what they would do in that situation. So when May, June, July come around and we're here with a crowd, they know what they're doing, and we know what they're walking into with them.
And shout out as we build our club culture and continue to grow for guys that came back to help us out. Some of them we've already announced as signed, and then you got a character like Caleb and his mask coming back in and letting these young guys have it. So what were your feelings on seeing the guys again?
It's all of it, right? It's so good to catch up with guys. I think we probably started maybe 10, 15 minutes late because everybody's just catching up, and that's great. A guy like Caleb Tucker that can come be so important in the first season, and then second season he's still at every game as a commentator with Dave Espien, and then to come back now out into the tryout just to mix in and have the moment to enjoy it is really another beautiful piece about what this is all about. It's true community and it's true ownership of the club in that way, and that's somebody that truly cares about this club and wants to be around it. And again, there's just the reassurance that we as a totality are doing the right things, and I'm really proud of it.
All right, Coach, thanks for the visit, and we'll have fun again out there tomorrow.
Yeah, looking forward to it. More sun.